Before we begin, I want to just say that as a father and a grandfather, my thoughts are, of course, in my hometown right now, Boston, where events are still unfolding and the entire city is on lockdown. We're continuing to learn more every moment about the terror attack on Monday and the pursuit of justice that is following it. I think it's fair to say that for this entire week, we've been in a pretty direct confrontation with evil. And I want to congratulate and thank all the law enforcement authorities for the extraordinary job that they have been doing on behalf of our citizens. In the past few days, we've seen the best and we've seen the worst of human behavior, and it's the best that all of us really want to focus on. Like everyone, we're going to keep watching and we'll await word from the law enforcement officers before commenting further.
Mr. Secretary, what does the Boston attack say about the threat to the U.S. posed by Chechen extremists? Have you been in touch with Russia or any other country on the matter? Wouldn't the Russians see this as a validation of their arguments on Chechnya and maybe even Syria regarding terrorism? And then just lastly, what role did state specifically play in the investigation into the bombings? Thank you.
Well, Brad, look, at this point, excuse me, at this point, law enforcement officers are carrying out an ongoing investigation, and frankly, they're at some critical stages here, and it would just be entirely inappropriate for me to be commenting on the TikTok or on the larger issues outside of it. The FBI is the lead entity with respect to this investigation, and they will lay out the details of contacts and information at the appropriate moment. The important thing right now is the President has said we're going to find those responsible and bring them to justice. We are part of the way there, and the President intends to finish that job.
And just on Russia, Syria, wouldn't an event like this, if it has any connection to Chechnya or separatists in southern Russia, wouldn't this strengthen the Russian?
Well, I'm not going to get into speculation. I'm not going to deal with a hypothetical. Let's wait and see what the FBI details at the appropriate time. The one thing I will say is terror is terror. And this underscores the importance of all of us maintaining vigilance and cooperating together internationally. That's part of what we're talking about here. Terror anywhere in the world against any country is unacceptable, and we need to continue to stand up and fight against it in the way that we are. It strengthens, actually, my resolve and my sense that we're on the right track, but there's more we can do, and we're going to continue to do it. President Obama has made this a critical component of his foreign policy, and obviously this just emphasizes that.